What's up, everybody? Rob here, back with another episode of Wasting Wildcards here on Multi5. And you know what? I did it this month. I actually played enough Magic to get to Mythic. Not high Mythic, but you know, I got there. You know, it feels good. I'll get a decent amount of packs in a day, I think. I think it resets tomorrow at like noonish. So anyway, while we're in Mythic, let's play some games and maybe just get even worse ranked than we already are. So my last video was a green-white collected company Angels deck. It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. Most of the feedback I got was people being like, why aren't you playing Bant? And I was like, I don't know, why would I play Bant? And they're like, Linvala, hello. Forgot it existed, for one. But yeah, Linvala is the real deal. Basically being able to, without any investment mana-wise, sacrifice and protect your stuff from sweepers, protect your important stuff from removal. Synergy. It's just very, very good. And if you're playing a best of 3, you know, there's a bunch of blue sideboard stuff. But I'm not. I'm just playing best of 1 right now because the ladder resets tomorrow. We're in Mythic. Let's just bang out some games, and you know, it's fun stuff. So anyway, what else did I add? I'm glad you asked. Soul Warden and Speaker of Heavens are my 1-drops. I was playing Llanowar Elves in the green-white builds, but again, a lot of other people were like, yo, play Speaker, play Soul Warden. And they were right, because Soul Warden combined with Bishop means as early as turn 3, your Resplendent Angels can start popping off. Also, just the life gain. There's a ton of aggro in the best of 1 ladder, so just more life gain, the better. What other changes? I'm playing a couple of Reidanes, which, you know, it's not an angel, you don't have that synergy, but again, against like the big colorless ramp decks or control or something like that, you know, just the can't cast converted mana cost 4 or greater without paying. It makes stuff more expensive, it gives you some more time to do some stuff, and honestly, the shield has been pretty good against like elves and goblins and stuff, so it's you know, it's a thing. Skyclave Apparition again is replacing, I think I was playing like Banishing Light because I'm dumb and I forgot that Skyclave Apparition existed. And this card is the real deal. Of course, we know it's played in every format in Magic at this point, and Collected Company and Skyclave Apparition, they're a beautiful match made in heaven. I'm playing 1 Knight of Autumn just as kind of, you know, more flex body type stuff. I think I was also playing this in the old version. Don't hold me to that. I don't know. But everybody knows Knight of Autumn. It's a role player. It's good stuff. And then the 4 Cocos, and that's kind of it. You know, we got the Youthful Valkyries, the Bishop of the Wings. Righteous Valkyrie is the basic core of this deck, just gaining life, pumping up your whole team. It's real good. Mana base is kind of like a pile of Bant cards. We got your Pathways, we got a couple Sunpetal Groves, Temple Gardens, Hallowed Fountains, all that good stuff. Basically, you really want white mana, so I'm playing 1 Simic land, just because I didn't have enough of the other pathway, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, that's Bant Angels, Bant Coco Angels, whatever you want to call them. And this is the deck that I basically went from not platinum, diamond to Mythic with. And it was very fun and very explosive at times. Let's play some games. All right, so here we are with game number 1. Not the most powerful hand, but we do have a turn 2 Bishop, and we have 2 Youthful Valkyries and a Collected Company. And we're most likely going to draw the land we need. So I think this is a hard keep. Yeah, so let's start with the plains, I guess. They got Gruul sleeves. Gruul is a matchup we are very happy to see. Green, we like green. And a Llanowar Elves. Okay, so it could be mono green, could be Gruul, could be a whole slew of things. Elves is actually probably the hardest matchup for us because they can just go so wide, and with Crater Hoof and the War Master, just all the different ways to pump up their team, it can get pretty wild. Burning Tree Emissary, okay. Into a Mammoth. All right, so honestly, I'm feeling pretty okay about where we're at. Actually, you know what? Let's play this tapped. Let's be smart here, people. We'll play Valkyrie. We'll gain 4, which is a nice place to be in this matchup. And next turn, we can start Cocoing, and they're not going to counter it because they're playing Gruul. So yeah, we're just going to take some damage here. That's fine with me. I guess they could Embercleave. Is that something we care about, though? No. Hit me for 12. All right. That's a turn 4 Embercleave. No, turn 3 Embercleave, I believe. It's pretty aggressive start from my friends there. All right, let's Coco and try to get rid of some of these annoying things. That's kind of a crappy Coco. That's actually a very crappy Coco. Ooh, crap. So I guess we just take the sister and the bishop. That's a bummer. That's a hard bummer. So we're gonna have to chump here. Well, if we can survive, we can gain a ton. Oh, this might be over. Whiff. I don't think they whiffed. It'd be funny if they did, though. Like, we can gain a lot of life next turn if we can survive in a way that doesn't make us kill our whole board. Okay, cool. So we gain 2 from the sister. So this is hitting us for 12. Correct? I'm just trying to think if they have 1 mana up. I think I just go to 1. All right. So we want white mana, a Bishop of the Wings, and a Linvala. Gain a whole bunch of life. And we're going to pass the turn. Yep. Fabled Passage would be pretty tough to get around. Okay, making your big indestructible fella there. All right, think. They have 2 mana up right now. So let me think here. If they have Collision Colossus, that's 9. So it's 18. I have to block 6. Do we just... If I chump with Angels, I'll get a whole bunch of spirits. Okay, so no Collision Colossus. That makes me feel better. Gain a bunch of life here. And yeah. Gain a bunch more life here. Ooh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. So let's start with the Youthful Valkyrie. We might actually have just turned this whole game around. Woo! Woo, baby. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of life. Good luck, my friend. And we're going to get an angel, and we're going to gain a whole bunch more life. Yes. Ooh, baby, that turned around quickly. All right. And that's why this deck is rad. Okay. Wow, I was a little stressed. I'm not 100% sure that I thought we were going to make it there. But, yeah. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby, this deck is so fun. Yeah, so Kaldheim, as far as like impact goes, has been pretty big across a lot of formats. The Angels, honestly, in this format have been a huge game changer. Standard is pretty fun. You know, Eldraine is still gross, but this is pretty good. You know, we got a nice little 1-2-3 curve, and if we go into a Coco, that's just the bee's knees, as people said at one point in time. Listen to Burning Love by a one Elvis Presley this morning, and got in my head. All right, well, there goes our collected company fun, but So most likely against a control deck. A lot of control decks, especially in Best of One, have been playing Grafdigger's Cage. So in Linvala would be a pretty good draw. Let's go play this tapped. We'll attack. Play another bishop. Next turn, we can play Youthful Valkyrie, probably gain a ton of life, and then activate Speaker of Heavens. Yeah, if we don't get it at Linvala, though, this could be pretty bad for us. Especially, so Grafdigger's Cage combined with Sweepers is, it's a bad time. Collect a Company is kind of the way to come back from this. Please don't counter it. Please don't counter it. Aww. I'm going to keep this other Speaker of the Heavens in my hand. Well, if that resolved, we could have gained a crap ton of life, had at least a Spirit post-sweeper. Okay. Please counter it. If this resolves, we would be in such a good spot, but there is no way it resolves. There's just no way. The Royal is a fun one. These are always like my favorite cards to draft. The bounce and draw. Timely reinforcements. Okay. Interesting. So let's go Bishop of the Wings. Do we go for it? I think we go for it. I can't resolve though, right? I mean, they can't Disdainful Stroke it. They used one Essence Scatter. Can't veto it. Oh my god. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be real good for us. So we have Linvala protection from a sweeper. And yeah. So, I mean, we don't have protection from Settle the Wreckage. So this is 2 turns to lethal. Destroy all creatures. Activate ability. Get a spirit. 2 spirits. Indestructible. Okay. That's 8, 10, 12, 14. Not lethal, but I guess it's not lethal, but if they swept again, I would have got spirits to make it lethal. So yeah, good call, Reddit, on the Linvala ad to this deck, because doing work, doing some real work. I can't believe it resolved. Sucks to not have the counters you need, Control, am I right? Am I right? All right, Thomas with a money sign, let's go. Kind of strange. But I guess we'll keep. Can't get a turn 1 Speaker if we want a turn 2 Bishop. So I'm going to start with the Sunpetal Grove. Play the Pathway next turn. Another Forest. And another Pellet Collector. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Do you know what Pellet Collector decks don't like seeing? Bishop of the Wings. Especially 2 Bishop of the Wings. All right. Safely attack for 2. Do it up. Do it up, my friend. Ooh, that's pretty good. No, it's not. It's going to come in tapped. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just play the Forest. And then another Bishop of the Wings. I could have played this Resplendent Angel there, gain some life, but these decks do play cards that can kill Resplendent Angel. So in a perfect world, next turn, I can play a Speaker of the Heavens and a Resplendent Angel. Gave 8 life. Just, you know, it's a lot. Gain a lot of life. Because we just double block? Could potentially kill with the Collision Colossus. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Can't gain as much life, but that's fine. Yeah, so we'll go Speaker of the Heavens. Resplendent Angel. Go back to starting life total. No attack. Next turn, if we draw land, ideally a white land, we'll be in a pretty good spot. All right. That's a bummer, but what are you going to do? We're still in an okay position. So I'll block here. Do I just probably just kill the Zerta, right? They can't do anything. I think my opponent may have attacked incorrectly. Yeah, man, nothing like seeing a Pelt Collector to get the blood flowing. So let's start with... Let's just start with the Youthful Valkyrie, I guess. Really just need another land. What we really need is a collected company. That's what we need. Do I just take 8 here? Yeah, just take 8 here. That's not a collected company. We're gonna have to start blocking pretty soon. Well, they can't Embercleave here. So let's block. Block. They could Bone Crusher. Yeah, okay. Pretty good move, my friend. Pretty good move. There we go. So let's Bishop of the Wings. And let's... make a 4/4 and no attacks. So a land will make us activate Resplendent next turn. A collector company obviously is going to be the best. Let's block here. Take 4. Yeah. Okay. Skyclave Apparition is not bad. It's not the best draw here, but, you know, I'll take it. Get rid of this 4/4. Like, I don't want to give up my Resplendent Angels, so I probably could have been attacking the past few turns, at least lowering their life total. So... Oh man, a collected company would be so huge right now. I guess we just kill everything. Yeah, this is just when you just have a very fair draw. It's definitely not what you want. All right, well, at least we go up to 10. Hold back still. So another good thing about Skyclave Apparition and Pelt Collector is that when it dies, they just get a 1/1, which it's not the best thing for them. Oh, yeah, we're just going to hold back again. All right, well, they can Embercleave now, so now we're in trouble. We're probably going to die here. Okay. They're not Embercleaving. Interesting. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me a collected company. Collect the company. Yeah, this looks like an Embercleave. So a little bit of flood coming in to kill us. So I can't even block Questing Beast here. That's a bad time. So if they... we can still live, though. This has Trample. Yeah, this it's gonna be a bad time. I think we just go to 1 if they have Embercleave here. If I did my math correctly. I did do my math correctly. Okay. That's not enough. Not enough. Can't even activate it. All right. You win this time, Gruul. Beaten by the no collect companies and then just not quite enough life gain, you know? It happens sometimes. Gruul is, in fact, a very good deck. A deck that I've won a lot with, but we're still doing pretty good. We're still doing pretty good. And we're in Mythic, so we're playing against people who are not absolutely terrible. Although it is debatable because I am in fact in Mythic and I am quite terrible at Magic. So, all right, well, this is slow, but we're on the draw and having 2 Righteous Valkyries and a Resplendent Angel. And we kind of got the shield back up. Let's try it. If we draw into a, what's it called? I literally just said its name 100 times. You know, the guy that gives us life. If we draw into that. Blue, okay. Mono blue, annoying. That's what we're up against. Cool. So... kind of hope they, like, throw a R onto this. Sweet. Okay. So we're going to resolve something. Something that can block little blue things. So let's go Plains, Righteous Valkyrie. So this matchup's kind of interesting. I have played it a good amount. We do have blocks here, and they're going to just lose the Curious Obsession, which is nice. Okay, they're not drawing enough lands. So basically what has to happen here is we just need to start pulling all of their counters out of their hand. So this card, probably the least impactful in this matchup. Although, honestly, the shield probably shuts down most of their cards. But, cool. So, yeah, let's just attack. Mono blue not drawing land is quite good for us because they can only counter one thing at a time. Why are you attacking? Interesting. All right, we can't double spell yet, so maybe we just attack. See if they, like, bounce or something. Flash in something. Nope. Next turn, we can double spell. So we'll start with like the Skyclave and follow up with the Righteous Valkyrie. Okay, that stinks for my friend here. So let's start with the Skyclave Apparition. Can target the Brineborn, and then they could sacrifice that, or they just counter. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Play a Valkyrie, gain a bunch of life. Next turn, we can continue to double spell, continue to gain life. Okay, they got 3 lands now. So let's go Soul Warden. Oh my god, they countered that? They're going to regret that. They're going to regret it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, the Soul Sister's annoying, but it's a lot easier to deal with than a Resplendent Angel with two life givers. That's not what they're called, but that's what they do. All right, let's play another game. This is going pretty well. As you can see, this deck has legs. Yeah, we're not like top 1500 mythic or anything, but I mean, the people we played against are playing real decks. Mono blue, it's a good deck. This is an awkward hand. Probably a mulligan. This is a less awkward hand. So I kind of want to keep my lands, and I'm probably going to pitch the Knight of Autumn. So let's start with, let's just pay 2 life up front. Play the Speaker of the Heavens. We're going to gain a bunch of life back soon enough, so the shock lands are... That's another good thing about this deck. Playing a bunch of shock lands, you don't care. Looks like we're playing control again. Let's just eat it. Let's just eat that life. So, yeah, definitely control. For sure, control. That's kind of an annoying card, but not the most annoying. I can get rid of it if I want to, but I don't really care all that much. I win by attacking with creatures, but I'm not like a hasty deck, so Authority doesn't bug me all that much. Again, is it Linvala? I'm so bad at remembering things. That card, I want to get rid of, because it's annoying. Get away. No value for you. Okay, no Wrath of God. Heck yeah. Honestly, just because we're going to get a bunch of spirits if this resolves and then it dies. It's just kind of like some weak-ass protection. 3, 3, 4, 14. I always freaking forget about the Righteous Valkyrie pump everything on your team. Yeah, okay. That's So even if they sweep here, we're going to get a crap ton of spirits. And by crap ton, I mean, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 spirits? And they're at 3 life. They will gain that life, but it's not ideal for them. It's not an ideal situation. Yep. I did expect it. So they go to 8. That's pretty good. So now they can't sweep. So that may have actually just kind of sealed it for us. They could bounce. They had Teferi here. Okay, Mind Stone. That's not a Teferi. They can't settle. I think we just go in. They could flash in. Okay. Okay. This deck is surprisingly robust. Like, sweeper protection's kind of built in with the spirits and Linvalas and stuff like that. One more. I'm feeling good. We beat Control twice. And Control it's got to be the worst matchup for this deck. Control in like really hardcore mid-range. Like, removal dot deck is going to be chuff. Let's keep this. Don't have the mana for Linvala quite yet, but we're going to be gaining a bunch of life, and chances are we'll have a turn 4 Collect a Company if we aren't up against Counterspell deck. There's the Forest. You love to see it. And a Pelt Collector. Sure, the only loss we've had so far has been to a Gruul deck, but what are you going to do? I'll offer the trade here. Let's go. I got a backup. Yep. Okay. Yeah. As long as we can draw a land, we're going to be in a good spot. Just come on, land. Give me a land. Give me a land. It's just such a beating against this deck. I can just block this 3/3. Like, no big deal. I'm not afraid of you. Come on, Pelt Collector. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is the one angel you want to draw. Good night, my friend. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Gruul. Turn 3. That was turn 4, right? Or turn 3. Is that a turn 3? I'm just in a crazy good spot. I mean, I'll offer a trade. Ember Cleave me. Do it. Cleave me. Do it. Yep, there you go. Get a spirit, gain a life. Kind of a bummer, but okay, so if we whiff on lands again, things could get bad for us. A Resplendent Angel would be a pretty good draw. A land would be the absolute best draw. Okay. Let's double block here. I wonder if risking my Bishop of the Wings is just not worth it. There we go. Let's go. Please don't. That's not the best, but I'll take it. We're going to gain a crap ton of life. Turns on our Resplendent Angel again. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think that worked out. I'm going to say it worked out. Okay, make the boy big. I'll just try to eat the Pelt Collector, I guess. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. I think that's a sufficient amount of gameplay. Going from 90 to 92%. You know, in the 90s, that's fine. That's an A. That's an A-. I would be A-okay with getting that, you know, back in the day going to school and such. Yeah, so let's, let me see. Let me change my little thingy here on Deck Tech. Is that the one? That's the one. So, yeah, I think this deck is, I'm going to say it's the real deal. I don't know if it's like top tier because there's a lot of decks people talk about in Historic, like Jund Sacrifice and stuff like that I just haven't encountered a bunch of, and it seems like Mayhem Devil and the Cat Oven package could just be a real pain in the ass for my deck. And unless we have those crazy turn 3s where we start popping off with Resplendent Angels and then can company and just basically just grow too big for them to even do anything. Also, everything can get grabbed by the little one red mana. It's not go for the throat. Claim the Firstborn. It can literally take every creature in my deck. So I think Sacrifice would be a pretty bad matchup. Control can be a bad matchup, but as we saw, I mean, post sweeper, we recovered pretty well. Linvala saved us from a sweeper the first time we played. Reidane kept a second one from coming back. All of the Bishop of the Wings giving us spirits to attack with after, even with an Authority of the Councils in the deck. Like, this deck is robust. I haven't built out a sideboard yet and kind of tuned it for best of 3, maybe that's where all the real decks are. But honestly, in best of 1, I think this build is incredibly good. As you saw, we played against Gruul, 3 or 4 times. I don't see a ton of mono red, but you do see it. And honestly, this deck just shuts down aggro decks. If you can just have a decent curve, they can't do anything. Like, how much life did they do to damage did they do to us, and how much life did we gain? Righteous Valkyrie is so good. I want to see if there's a way that I can make her work in a standard. There's a decent amount of life gain stuff in standard still, and just the pump anthem effect, it's just crazy. But standard's a weird place right now. It's a lot of weird decks. But a lot of those decks are aggro decks. A lot of mono red and mono white. Maybe now is actually the time for life gain in standard. Maybe I'll try that out. Anyway, thank you for watching. This, so far, it feels so much better than the first deck I made. Linvala, oh man, this deck is so fun. It is so fun. It's the most fun with a Collected Company deck I've had in a long time. Just because of the sheer explosive power of like Collected Companying into like a Righteous Valkyrie and an Angel and already having a Bishop out and then just seeing all the triggers and all the Angels popping up and then you go from like 20 to 50 life in one. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.